What's going on, people? It's Mr. back again with a late preview show. I hope everyone's fit and well. And yes, this is the biggest game since Forest have got promoted. And everyone's nervous. I'm nervous. But a little bit happy because Luton lost last night. And I think and the guy next to me, he's not a happy bunny at all. And as you know, I've got the man himself, T-Boy TV, next to me to feel about what happened last night. But if you are new to my channel, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and can't blame people how you feel about Saturday's game and get your score predictions as well. A shout out to my sponsors as well, to Paul, to Plumbing and Gas. If you got anyone wants to need plumbing and gas work or anything, um, like bathroom fitting, anything that you want, please get in contact with Paul. He's a big Forest fan as well. Just please, anyone, get in contact with him as well. Right. He seems pissed off, really peed off from yesterday's game. The man himself, get on. What the hell happened to you lot? You're on silent. You're silent.
That's a good start, isn't it? Obviously we started pretty well, unlike me there on the stream. But second half, I just think we approached the game totally wrong. Rob Edwards, I feel, I don't want to be, too critical with him, but there is certain things he does which I do question. One of them can be in the post matches. He's not ruthless enough. We're 3-0 up. It's a game where you've got to. I don't want us to necessarily go there and sit back. A lot of people said, "Oh, park the bus," that type of thing. I don't think we should have exactly done that because it's not. We've sat back a few times this season and we've got dealt with. A heavy one of them was Brentford away as a clear example of that, and that was just awful. Last 15 minutes we turned up in that and that was it. But I just feel that we should have changed formation a little bit. Have a lot more players. They're sort of in a more defensive position because it was just too costly. And of course the injuries don't help, but there's no excuses for that. You're 3-0 up. It's a great 3-0. It can't really get any better than that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy. So I don't want to rub it in. Any Forest fans in the chat, are you happy Luton got spanked in the second half yesterday? 3 counts. Just say, put your thumbs up, Forest fans. If there's anyone that's happy that you see this guy a bit depressed, football depressed. Are you football depressed?
Yeah, very much so. We're winless since the Brighton game now, which feels like ages ago. 8 games ago now. So it's getting to that stage that we all thought, even neutrals would think where we'd have a bit of a patchy roll, a bit of a run, and it's just not looking good, Brev, as they say.
Yeah, but as a Forest fan and from outside looking in, but Luton, I said you use favourites to go down to finish bottom of the league, get worse points ever. I'm happy that you have got more points than 11 points I think it is. Do you think your expectations have gone a bit better than you expected? So.
Yeah, for sure. I guess 17th would have been the hope at the start of the season, to get that, and that would have been what we were trying to aim to do. 17th is. I remember when we were saying it earlier in the season. 17th is. You'd take that anyway. In your first season, so it's one of them. Really, I just feel. It's really, really costing us. Hashioka, was poor yesterday. Let's be honest, in the second half, and I feel that's just he's got to get used to English football and he's got to get used to it fast because we've got injuries all over the place. 10 players out as it stands. Elijah the top scorer, it's awful. It's awful, and that's what really doesn't help. When players like that, and
I'm happy with that. I can't say and lie on a stream and say poor Luton because I'm not. Because Luton is our rivals now. They are our rivals for the next 10 games. So. No disrespect. I'm happy that you got injuries.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. No, I would be the same. Vice versa. If you told me you had that many players out, it's one of them. You look at it. I've seen both of our fans going into this game saying it's a must win. for both of us. So
Yes,
that's how
it's a must
so
win.
it's crazy really, but yeah, it's just not looking great, to be honest. Even the games after this, I feel even if we were to get a result out of this, the games after this, our running compared to yours, I think yours is a little bit better. We've got Arsenal and Tottenham away back to back after this. We've
We've
still
got
got Man
we've
City
got,
away as well.
we've got Tottenham away. We've
Mm.
got Man City at home, Chelsea at home, but then we've got teams like Everton, you lot, Burnley, and Sheffield United away. So wow. No, it's official. We're around the Luton Town people. So, but before we do carry on, I'm going through the chat, and as well, please, if you can, please do hit like button if you can. It helps my channel as well. And I'm not going to mention that T-Boy TV. Tell me what is your real name. Tell everyone.
Tyler,
Tyler.
yeah,
Tyler. So
yeah.
his name, please in the chat, give some love to Tyler. And if there's any Luton fans, is your dad watching?
I'm not sure. I did send him the stream, but I'm not sure if he's tuned
Uh,
in.
Tyler, if you're watching, give the thumbs up, man. Give the thumbs up if you can. Lots of people, go for the chat. Hi, Colin, hope you're well. Tipo, if you want to be a member to the channel, please do. You can watch whatever vlog I do, watch it beforehand, before everyone else does. Eve, how you doing? Eve, good evening, Mr. Store, hope you are. I'm always well, Eve. Always well. Have you finished your drawings, Eve, yet? And what are you doing? River says, thumbs up. Colin says thumbs as well. Icus SA Fitness said thumbs up as well. Um, is this dude from Villa? From Villa, a classic five from that? What? No, that's not him. Chris, fair play for coming on last night. Surely you must be impressed with the way Luton have handled the season in Premier League. Yeah, are you impressed? Because I am. I'm really impressed with the results. No, you've not been playing well. It's been up and down, but you expect it because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way. Yeah, so that's what I said. I don't want to be disrespectful to Luton, but and that's when I said your expectations it's gone a bit better than you expected.
yeah. No, definitely. You look at players like, or obviously Menji. Who we got from Man United. He's 20 years old. He's the same age as me, and he's been that consistent. Rob Edwards said when he come in, but he's had to because of our defensive injuries. Obviously, the unfortunate situation with Lockyer, he's had to play a lot more games than he would have expected. Rob Edwards said he's going to sort of kick in. He's not going to be a starter straight away, and he's just since he's had to come in, he's just rose to it. There's been a few bad games, but awfully at the end of the day, one of them was against Man City. At the end of the day, and he's still got a lot to learn. So he's really stepped on. Obviously, as we all know, Ross Barkley is
I will talk about it, Tyler. I will talk about it.
elevated this team, to up levels as we know. But yeah, it's been really good. I think the game obviously is going to stand out because of the score, the 4-0 against Brighton. I think that's really where we saw what me and my dad expected, for example, at home at some point, is to show what we can be like at Kenilworth Road, show that we can be ruthless. Because going into it, me and my dad, obviously fans of the club, we thought we'd beat one of the big six, as they say, top six sides at home, and we didn't quite do that, which was frustrating. We thought we'd maybe do one of them, even if it was like a 1-0, but we didn't quite do that. So yeah, the Brighton game was just a standout, because we just didn't give them any space to do anything, from minute one. Literally, we got the goal before the first flipping minute, and then another one shortly after. So that was the game where you really saw what I expected to see at least one time this season and show what we can be about.
I think. Oh, Gordon. Oh yeah, it's St. Anne's. He looks like no. He's not. He's not from St. Anne's, Gordon, at all. He's where you're from London. From London, right? Yeah, Luton. He's not far.
Yeah. It's about 20 minutes from Luton, where I am. So
So Gordon, he's not from St. Anne's at all. He should put Ville. What? I'm stupid, Gordon. I'm very stupid. This is the question I think you'd be looking forward to hear. As a Liverpool fan, what's your view of Forest maybe getting the point deduction? You must be happy about this, right?
yeah, got to be honest. Like you're happy with the injuries. I've got to be happy about the points deduction.
Yes.
We're
what's your,
rivals, as you say. You know what I mean?
exactly? We're rivals. We're tight with Luton now. So what's your views on it? And let's say, do you think Luton's got a big chance now if Forest do get their point deduction?
I think if we were to get a result Saturday, that'd massively help.
We're
Obviously,
down. I think we're down. If that happens, we're down. But I know I'm not trying to be negative Forest fans, but if we get 6 points and Luton win on Saturday, I don't know. Something wrong, Forest fans, if it happens. Well, sorry, carry on, Tyler.
yeah. So obviously, if you get that, obviously, if we were to get a result, I think that massively help. As Rob Edwards has said the last couple of weeks, he don't want to look at it like that. He wants to look at it from our, as if they're not there sort of thing. But I think you look at results like yesterday, and you sort of have to rely on that now if we're to stay up for me, because it's just annoying. You can't be 3-0 up and bottle it in that position. It's not good enough. Bournemouth, they're a good side, but they're not. They're not like an Aston Villa. They're not like that sort of team that's up there.
Yeah.
A bit higher, Villa and above sort of thing. So it's just not acceptable, really. So I feel if we are to start, we're going to have to rely on that as much as get a result. But it's going to be difficult the games after. I'll tell you now, we've got Arsenal away, we've got Tottenham away back to back. We've still got to go Man City as well. So we need to really get
Man City away.
Away, yeah. That's what I mean.
Oh, I'm happy now. That's really. No, we're not going down. You heard it first. I think we're not going to go down. We're not going down. Well, just go for the comments. Sorry. When come on, Forest, we have to win this one. We've got to beat Luton. No disrespect, but I want to annihilate someone. But number one, it's going to be 4 points. I heard today. If we get 4 points, I'll be jumping. I'll be happy. I'll be really happy. But we're going to wait and see. And I think if it is tomorrow, because I don't know if you know, it could be tomorrow. We will know. So if it's tomorrow, I'll do another video and talk about it as well. So if you do want to watch it, if you're on YouTube channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Please do. Again, sorry, before I get this, Andrew, thank you for a member for 9 months. Thank you very much as well. A player that I want to talk about is Barkley, because I thought he was going downhill with his career, and going to Luton. People have been talking about England, go to England squad, and that. I remember him coming when we. I don't want to talk about that game when we 2-0 up and he scored 2 goals in 10 minutes. He come on. Did he come on? Did he come on? Did he come on?
I think he did.
He come on, didn't he? He come on and he controlled the game. And since then, Luton have not been great, but he's still a top player. What's your opinion on Barkley so far?
I think you have to give a lot of credit to the not necessarily the recruitment team, but in the sense them, the scouting team to look and try and get him, back playing his best football. Rob Edwards for giving him a try, on doing that, because you've seen how he's it's galvanised his career. Like you say, there's been conversations for England. Obviously, he didn't get picked for the team today. I'm not really fussed though, if I'm being honest, because they are friendlies at the end of the day. Our priority is for him to be fit, because as it stands, we've got Lokonga out and Nakamba. Nakamba's going to be out for the season. Lokonga, we don't really know yet. So hopefully he'll be back for this game. But the way our injuries have been, I'm just not going to have any hope on that, if I'm being honest. And, another thing about him as well, and I keep saying it, is he's playing in a CDM role. We know he's more of a creative midfielder, and he's been playing that good in a CDM role. So imagine when, we do have Nakamba back, we do have Lokonga back, and he has that luxury and freedom to go forward. It's going to be even better, which is going to be crazy. If we can keep hold of him, that is obviously if we do stay up, which is going to be difficult. I mean, Townsend, we should be all right because he has extended till 2026. Apparently, Ross Barkley's is a long term, but obviously there's been a few rumours. Whether they were heavily true or not, obviously Man United interest in a few weeks ago. It's one of them really.
What do you think about your manager? What does? Because I think, like I said, when he was at Watford, he didn't do well. Got promoted. I like his character as well. Like last night, I think it's me personally. Like if you're 3-0 up, just play boring football in the second half. and just that. I hate the word low block. Just be defensive.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the man that will keep you up, or if you do get relegated, do you think he can get you back up if happens?
I believe he could. Another thing is, the thing is, it is his first. Another thing with him, it is his first season in the Prem. So he's learning on the job, as they say himself. When it comes to this, so there is them sort of things. There is certain things that I don't like. You look at yesterday's game, like you say, 3-0 up. We should not necessarily a part of the bus for me. We should have just had more players behind the ball. Stop playing how we were in the first half. We didn't need to play like that. We're 3-0 up. Away, which. Is mad to say.
Yeah.
I remember when we were even 2-0 up at Goodison Park. Yes, that was a bit
Tyler,
earlier in the season.
we've been there, but we didn't lose. If Forest, remember when Forest fans will remember this, the Norwich was 3-0 up, last 15 minutes, and we drawn 3-3.
Yeah.
That was just, if you're not son of vlog, I've got it on my YouTube channel. Type in Norwich 3, Forest 3. That was a horrible day. That was Christmas Eve. It was. If you want to watch it, go and watch it as well. But you carry on.
An early Christmas present, then was it?
Oh, dude, it was awful. 3-0 up. 3-0 up. And who was it? First time, remember Diaz? Another the Greek guy that come on. It was him, Carvalho, the other guy. I don't know, another one name. Yeah, he come on, and he's messed it up. He played left. I think he played left wing, and he just messed it up. But Forest fans, remember that game? Horrible. The rest of the game was horrible. Are you what's your you lost 4-3, but what's your opinion about Saturday's game? Are you confident? Because let me tell you, Forest fans will know this. We've won one game this year, not including the FA Cup games. How are you feeling about Saturday?
If I'm being totally honest, I'm not overly confident. A large part of that comes to their injuries, what we're going to have to play. We're going to have to most likely, unless Osho's back, play Hashioka again, which I don't have faith in. I don't want to, be out of order or anything to him, because at the end of the day, he has come recently. He has got to learn, but at the same time, you can't be lenient towards him, because that we could look back on that at the end of the season. That could be a game that cost us, especially being 3-0 up. So for me, it depends tomorrow, when I find out a bit more on the team news. But as it stands, I'm not overly confident. After yesterday, my dad, he tries, he says, keep the faith, all this. Even his head was going yesterday.
I'm always, like, as far as I know on this channel, I'm always positive. And right now, like I said, one win this year in the Premier League. And this game is the biggest game since we've got in the Premier League. And if we lose against you lot, and plus the point deduction, whenever it is, like I said, I've seen the comments. No one knows what's going to happen. I'm hearing gossip. I'm hearing it's tomorrow, but no one knows. But yeah, do you think you'll get a result then?
Oh, mate, I couldn't tell you. Like I say, like you say, it's you can't lose for yourselves. Our fans are saying that for us. It's one of them games. I could just see it where, we cancel each other out. I could see it like that. It's just one of them, because we had a game like this when we played Sheffield United, because how poor they've been. We were going into that, we can't lose, this, that, and then we ended up losing, heavily as well. And it's not like they battered us the whole game. Yeah, the scoreline might say that, but it was more so they defended really well. I'll give them credit for that, and we just couldn't break them down. So we've had that sort of game in that sense. Obviously we know they're most likely still down anyway, but it's just, I'm not confident. I'm really not confident, especially if it comes to the team news tomorrow and I don't see Osho's available. Oh, mate, it's not looking good.
So it's a simple question before we leave. Do you think you get relegated? Yes or no? Forest fans, in comments, do you think Luton will get relegated? Because let's think about it. Right, it's out of you, Forest, Everton, Brentford. I can't say Bournemouth because they're still in the pack.
It's one of them for them, isn't it? If a few results go, bad, then they'll sort of drop down.
Yeah.
But
What's people? Right. People in the chat as well. Let's put it in. Who's your bottom three? You can include it. If Forest fans want to put Forest in, you can. I'm not. Um, People in the chat. Who's your bottom three? Who do you think will go down? Tyler. We know Sheffield United are down. We know Burnley are down.
Burnley are down. Yeah, them two. You know,
Let's go
goes
down.
without saying.
Who do you think's down? People in the chat. Tyler. Go for it.
I'm gonna hate to say it, but I'm gonna say us because that result yesterday, my dad's head turned. It never turns like that. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy, you know. And he's seen loads of relegations, you know, over his life. So and he's not confident at all. You know, I don't want to give it exclusives to the people that will tune into mine tomorrow, but he is not. You know, his head's gone. So and that has made my head turn a little bit to think we might, unfortunately. But the only thing we can rely on for me, you know, especially when you look at games like yesterday, is that points deduction for you guys. You know, and I don't want it to be like that. I want us to do it on our own merit. But you look at games like yesterday, not confident anymore.
So you think you will go down?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'll take that. Please listen to Tyler Luton. Just lose all your games, and Forest fans will be happy. And
just quickly, it comes down to our running as well. After we've got Arsenal away and Tottenham. Well, bear in mind that is back to back. You know, the confidence could be gone there. And then we've got Bournemouth at home. We need to get revenge there. And then we've got Man City away. Man City don't get the goal difference up. That's how I see it. I'm just being honest.
Wow. You're just being honest, people. No one will go down based. No, we'll go down based on form. Is this kind of? Are you a Forest fan or Luton fan? The form we're on, we should deserve to go down on this year. On this year, Forest fans. I'm saying one win this year in the league. So, like Brighton game was shocking. Gordon says Burnley, Sheffield United, and Brentford. Wow, you think Brentford will go down, Gordon? Chris says Brentford, Burnley, and Sheffield United. Oh, people still blame Brentford.
It's interesting.
Fitness, SI Fitness, Sheffield United. Bloody hell, Brentford people. It's a shot. Wait, where Brentford in the league? I can't believe that.
They're in the ground.
To be fair, they are 26. I understand why they're saying it. I get why they are saying it because you can see Palace on 29, Brentford on 26, Everton 25, Forest 24, and Everton on 21. You can't include Burnley or Sheffield United because they are seems like that. But it's all about the points deduction what we get. If we get 6, then me personally, I hope Forest don't appeal for it because it'll just drag and drag and drag. And I don't want it to drag because the teams like we've got Everton, Burnley, and Sheffield United away. So and Palace at home, Wolves at home as well. So them games we've got to focus on, but it's tough. Right, before I get Tyler's prediction as well, shout out to Ray, who I saw at the Forest Shop as well. He's got a YouTube channel. He's a big Forest fan, but he goes to other clubs as well around Europe and to the few Forest clubs as well. So make sure everyone goes subscribe to Ray as well. He's been following my channel for a long, long time. So shout out to Ray. If you are watching, please put your thumbs up, please, if you can. So I know you're watching. And make sure everyone subscribes to T-Boy TV as well. And like I said, he's a Luton fan. He does watch alongs as well. And I remember I saw you, didn't I, before the game when you beat us 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. We got cheated. That game. Absolutely cheated for that game.
All I remember that day, well, other than the game, is I remember before the ground, when I done the video of Des, I remember Forest fan went past and I said my prediction, which was 2-2. And then it is some Forest fan that finished just around him. He's like a bit optimistic. And it makes me think even if it was a robbery, it would still been 1-1, so I'd have got the outcome right. So maybe in my predictions weren't that bad.
It was Des.
No, it wasn't Des who said it. It was I was doing a video for him, and then someone else. Like, it's just a Forest fan in the background, and I was thinking, I wonder how that guy feels in the end. You know?
Right, so Forest fans, like I said, if there's any Forest fans, Luton fans in the chat, get your score predictions right now. Last but not least, what is your score prediction for Saturday's game?
Like I say, it'll be a lot more interesting tomorrow when I see the lineup. But right now, like I say, I'm not confident. I don't know what the team news is going to be. It's a game that both our fans going into it saying we can't lose. You know, both of us, you know, we must win. Based on that, I just feel we're going to cancel each other out. I really do. So I'm going to go for 1-1.
4-0.
No, not 0-0. I think both score, but I'll go 1-1.
No, I don't want to draw. We need to win. Forest, we need to win. Okay? I know some of you watching that, but we need to win. No draw's good enough as well. But Forest, come on, get your score predictions down now. And if you are rewatching it, put it in the comment section as well of your score prediction as well. So it's been a pleasure for coming to this late night preview show. Do a little shout out to your channel, Tyler, so people can follow it, because it's channel is in the title as well, T-Boy TV. So please go click on the channel and go and subscribe to his channel as well. So go and talk about your channel before we leave.
Yeah, thank you again, Dor, for bringing me on. Much appreciated, and thank you for putting my channel in the title as well. But yeah, T-Boys TV is where you can find me, of course. And yeah, I do a lot of things. You know, I usually put my Premier League predictions each game week in the community post.
With your dad. Shut up. Go on, get your dad in.
Yeah, Hatter Show will be back again, and we'll have Dor on it as well tomorrow. So do make sure you tune into that. We'll probably start that about 9. And then obviously me and my dad, we need to talk about that game against Bournemouth first. So that's going to be interesting to see how because I'll tell you what, if he's as vexed as he was the other day, you ain't going to want to miss it. I'll tell you that, people. So make sure you do tune into that. And yeah, like I say, I'll put out my Premier League predictions. And by then I'll have a more of a prediction. Will I stick with a 1-1 or will I change it up a little bit? It depends on the team news. So we'll see tomorrow and we'll go from there. But yeah, T-Boys TV. Thank you very much.
I said I'm on the channel tomorrow. I'll put it in the community page tomorrow on mine. So, boy fans, please back me up on this one, because every time I do go on a rival show, there's quite a lot of Forest fans do support me. So, if you're watching this, please back me up, because it's gonna be a good show. Right, it's been a pleasure, Tyler. Thank you for coming on. I hope you have a depressing end of season from now to the end of May. I'm not gonna lie. Likewise. But yeah, I said, people, come on. I've been there as usual on Saturday. Third time there. I've won one and lost one. Hopefully, we can get another W there as well. Please, I've done a video as well, what I did earlier on. So go and check that as well. After game reaction, the video, the vlog. If I'm back in time on Saturday, I might do the review show, or if I don't, I will do it on Sunday at 9 o'clock. So watch out. It might be Saturday night or Sunday night. So I'll see how I am and see how I feel as well. Got Dave back as well on. You know what? Sunday, because I want Dave on it. So Dave's back on Sunday, and 2 others are there as well. Shout out to Paul as well, my sponsor. If you want any housework, please do. Shout out to Paul. He's a big Forest fan as well. Any work that you need from your house, plumbing, gas, anything, his link is in the description. So please shout him out as well. He's a big Forest fan, just like me, and the Forest fans home and away. Right, it's been a pleasure. I hope Tyler, like I said, he has to get depressed from now to the end of the season, because I want Luton down.
Likewise for you, mate.
Yeah, I want Luton down. Even like to be fair, if Forest and Brentford, if Forest and Luton stay up, who I want down? In hindsight, do I want Everton down? No. Bournemouth? No. Bradford. So Thomas Frank, send them down. That I'll be happy with that, because I think he's a bell end as well. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, people. If you are new to my channel, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and if you are rewatching this, get your comment section as well. It's been a pleasure. Thank you everyone for taking part in this late show. Peace and love. Up the Forest.